Hello students, I hope everyone is preparing well for tomorrow examination. In this video, I'll explain you presentation tips with respect to theory paper. Just give me 5 minutes time, that's it. Break time, you just watch this video. See, today majority of students are failing in theory papers not due to lack of conceptual clarity but due to lack of proper presentation. Yes or no? No matter how many days you spent on preparation, no matter how many hours you spent on revising the subject, only 3 hours matters. How you presented during the 3 hours matters. It decides your score. It decides your qualification. At the end, I will show you my answer booklet. How I presented, how I got exemption in law paper. Okay. So first of all, if you observe carefully, we are having a reading time of 15 minutes, examination time of 180 minutes. When I was student, I spent these 15 minutes in deciding the question which I want to eliminate, because in descriptive paper we are having choice, right? So in this 15 minutes I've gone through the questions which I want to leave it as a choice. So compulsory question, I didn't write compulsory question because at any cost I need to attempt that compulsory question. Clear? Next, coming to examination time, 180 minutes. So ignoring normal loss, effective time available is 150 minutes and you have to attempt 100 marks. 100 marks, 150 minutes. That means for each mark, you need to invest 1.5 minute. That means if you are writing 4 marks question, you need to spend 6 minutes time. That's it. Getting my point? And if you observe, our paper is for 100 marks, 30 marks objective paper, descriptive 70 marks. Objective paper, you'll be given 15 multiple choice questions, each carries 2 marks. Now, my suggestion is to spend 2 minutes for each MCQ. 15 into 2 minutes, 60 minutes. 1 hour. Try to allocate 1 hour for objective paper. If you are able to identify correct answers, immediately, no problem. But spend quality time of 1 hour on objective paper, because for every right answer you get 2 marks. So if you keep objective paper at the end, what happens, hurry burry, you read question and you may select wrong option, which I did in my CPT examination. Because of that, I lost rank with just a margin of 5 marks. So out of experience, I'm telling you, if you are having your own strategy, follow it. But or else just listen to me carefully. So first, you allocate quality time of 1 hour on MCQs. So 30 marks, your target should be 20 to 24 marks. Now come to descriptive paper. So here you need to attempt 5 questions. Each question carries 14 marks. But if you observe, in each and every question, you will have 4 sub questions. Some questions may be asked for 5 marks, few 4 marks, 3 marks, 2 marks. Now, when you are attempting 5 marks question, if the content is, if content of the, if answer content is 1 page, it's okay, no problem. But sometimes what happen, less content question will be tested for more marks, or more content question may be tested for less marks. In that case, you have to write answer according to the weightage only. Suppose less content, they asked small company definition, or they illustrated a situation about small company and they asked it for 5 marks. Actually, that answer will be some 3-4 lines only. But in that case, you need to explain the concept in detail. Let me show you my paper. This is May 2014 attempt question paper. So I cleared CA Inter in May 2014. So that attempt to question paper only, this one is. So just 1 minute, just 1 minute. Go through this question. Actually, this question now, it was shifted to CA Foundation. This question, 3A question, it was tested for 8 marks. Actually, it can be tested for 4 marks, max to max 5 marks. But this question was tested for 8 marks. And if you observe the answer, they gave section number, section 42, 43, 44 of Indian Contract Act. And just look at the answer. Some 1 page answer is there. 1 page answer is there. And how I attempted this question, let me show you. And how many marks I got, let me show you. So question 3A. Yes, question 3A. Just my handwriting is legible, neat, that's it. I won't tell this is a best handwriting, because it's not a best handwriting. It's just legible handwriting, legible. Okay. Avoid strike-offs. First thing, avoid strike-off. And just, I explained the case, I explained the facts of the case. Then I wrote provisions connected to this case. And wherever I felt technical words or, some important words, I just underlined with the pen which I used. And, nowhere I quoted section number. But every explanation part, Even calculation part also I did it in detailed. So because of that, I got 7 marks out of 8 marks. I didn't quoted section numbers, and my suggested, as per suggested answers, if you compare my answer, technically only, few words are correct, few words are matching, remaining everything is my own language only. So one point I want to make sure is you can write in your own words, but technical words you have to write and you have to highlight. And let me show you one more question, how I presented theory paper. First question only I will show you. So starting with, facts of the case. If question is asked for 5 marks, write facts of the case. If question is asked for 2 marks, ignore facts of the case, just write provision and conclusion, sufficient. Okay, so here you can see, 1A, facts of the case highlighted, just underlined. Provisions, yes, as per provisions of Indian Contract Act, I highlighted that point. Next one, the question is connected with one point in the provision, I highlighted that point. Analysis of the case. So if you observe, between each paragraph I gave one line, I didn't use that line, I took one line gap. Analysis of the case. Next one, conclusion. Out of 5 I got 4 marks. So let me show you Companies Act related question. This is a subsidiary company not to hold shares in holding company question. So facts provision, I wrote perfectly, but conclusion I wrote wrong. That's why, I got 1 mark only. See, perfectly I attempted for 90 marks and I got 71 marks. At that time, no objective paper, only descriptive paper is there. So one more question if you want to see, I'll show you. So that time, business laws, company law, ethics, communication, like that, we had a paper. So each and every point, I gave one line gap, and each and every line, technical words are important words, I highlighted using a pencil or pen, just a free hand line on, free hand draw. Getting my point? Not taking a scale, drawing straight line, it's not like that. Clear? So I hope this will be helpful to you. All the best for your examination.